All right. Hello, everybody. How we doing? Um, Today, with this project, well, I guess this week is more accurate, we are going to be talking about typography. And we're going to starting a new project. Well, not really a project, but a nice little exercise that we're going to make into a project. And we're going to be talking about typefaces and what fonts are good, what fonts are bad, and why these fonts are good and bad. We got a little bit of this during our album cover project because we had to pick the font that would work the best for us. But that doesn't take us all the way. So when you did your album cover, you had to pick the font that would work well for you. It was the best choice that would fit your album and the way you wanted your album to sound and the way you wanted your type and your album cover to interact. What we're going to do right now is the exact opposite. We're going to take something that already exists and then figure out what it looks like when it's wrong because it's deeply uncomfortable, and we'll talk about why that is later. But first thing we got to do is find a logo with a word in it. These are usually called word marks. So if you are looking to Google something, just type in wordmark after that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use McDonald's. I did a Rolex one already, and I'll post that with you all. But the image that I have, I'm going to do it inside little arches. So let's get started with that. I'm going to, just like in Adobe Spark, we did with our album covers, we're going to add a photo. Again, it stands. If you have a better option, like if you have GIMP or Photoshop, you can definitely use that. So here's my McDonald's logo. Move freely. All right, this is going to be a little weird. So stay with me, everybody, I guess. All right, I'm just going to size this up a little bit until it's just right. And the option key doesn't work on Adobe Spark, which is bad. That's fine though. All right, let's toss it right in the middle. So now I have my McDonald's thing. Now this is going to be significantly easier if you have a logo with a solid color background, because what we're going to do is do an icon, and I'm just going to say rectangle. That's not what I want. That's unfortunate. Rectangle. Do I have a thin one? The thinnest one I can get is what I'm looking for right now. That might not work. There we go. This works. Too thick. Add icon. Maybe we can figure it out from here. A line is better. What if I just get a thick old line? So I'm just gonna, scroll down here until I, find something that works for me. That looks good. That looks great, actually. Make them a little smaller. Cool. Click on them, go to color, make him bright red. Oh, he doesn't quite match, but that's going to bother me, actually. All right, how are we going to do this? How are we doing this? A little bit into the orange, just a tad. No. I'm sorry, I'll probably edit this out. I probably also will not edit it out because I said I would do it last time and I didn't. So we're just going to sit here and play with this for a hot second. A little darker, a little less saturated. That's good enough. That's not bothering me anymore. Okay, so now I've successfully taken my McDonald's word mark out. And what we need to do now is figure out what will look bad for McDonald's. Now, think about McDonald's. It's the fast food chain you go to when you are just like so impossibly desperate for something to eat that you will almost eat garbage. So you're just going to go to McDonald's instead and pay 9 cents for a Big Mac or however much they cost. So you don't want to, it's not like a classy French restaurant. You're not looking for something really fancy or frilly. The McDonald's logo It's in what's called a sans serif font. I mean, you'll get what the what that means when you look at the presentation that I'll also post. It's all in sans serif. It's a lot of it's in lowercase, especially their little slogan. It's supposed to be casual. Oh, come on in. You're loving it. Great. So what I want to do right now is I want to turn that on its head. I'm going to go grab some text. McDonald's. There is an apostrophe. McDonald's. Done. Okay. So right now I've got this. We need to take the shape away again. So it's over here on the right. Scroll to the top, say no shape. Want to make this nice and big. But it's too big. So we don't want it to be that big. Maybe we'll space the letters out. Alright, I don't know if I like that font. It's close. But I want it to be way worse. Also, I want it to be white. So I'm going to go to color, make it white. That looks better already. Type. Now let's take a look at these fonts and see what we got. Nexa. That's actually kind of nice. I wish they would. Ooh, that's pretty bad. That's kind of bad. That might be my winner. Ooh, that might be my winner. I thought there was a really... There we go. Here we go. So what I'm going to do... McDonald's. I'm just going to make it bigger. Just like that. And then, this is in a little added fun. We're going to add the I'm loving it at the bottom. Text. I'm loving it. We're going to make that not this font. That's, yeah, I like that. I'll make it lowercase. But yeah, there we go. This is bad. This is bad. That's the point. That's our idea. Okay. So what I've got here now is this McDonald's logo that is ruined. If you were driving on the highway and you saw McDonald's, it was in this font, you would recoil almost visibly. Because it's so weird and it's so not what you... Oh, nope. Not what you're looking for. So what I want you to do, your job here, and I'll have this listed on the assignment, is to find a word mark that has a very specific font that gives you a specific feel. That could be McDonald's, that could be like Taco Bell. I did Rolex earlier. That could be like Apple or and we'll have some examples on here. And I want you to use Adobe Spark or GIMP or Photoshop or whatever you have at your disposal to ruin it. Use whatever typefaces you can find, whatever typefaces are available to you, and destroy this word mark. I feel like that's gonna be a fun assignment. I have a lot of fun doing these. There's a bunch of them in the presentation that are deeply uncomfortable to look at, and they are a blast. So that's all we got. If you have questions, let me know. Shoot me an email or show up to office hours, and we'll go from there. Cool. Let me